I'm telling you, the Serbs call me a hero. I am for a Serbs hero. But for the Croats, for the fascists, I am a war criminal, and I don't give a damn how they call me. I give a damn how my people call me, but I don't give a damn how the fascist Croat call me. You understand? They can call me a horrible one. I don't give a damn. You understand? I'm proud to be a war criminal, if that's the point, that I'm a war criminal in Croatia.
Wanted for attempted murder and armed robbery in several European countries.
My past have nothing to do with the Serbian fight for Serbian freedom and to defending my Serbian people. It's nothing to do with my past.
But some people would say this is a pretty odd set of qualifications to be a man with a record, a very long record of being involved in armed robberies and that sort of thing.
I see you are insisting in armed robberies.
Well, you've been charged with armed robberies, haven't you? You've been sentenced to a total of 25 years in prison and served only one.
Well,
because you're very good, so you say, at escaping.
I'm telling you, that's my past. I forgot about it. Of course, I'm proud because we were the first units to break the enemies. I'm proud. Of course, I'm proud of my soldiers and of myself because of that.
But it's how you did it that's drawn a number of pretty stern critics, a lot of criticism.
Well,
the suggestion has been that it was done in the most brutal possible way. And there are something like 14,500 statements being taken from people from Vukovar in which your name and those of your men comes up again and again as being enormously brutal.
What do you mean with the brutal way when all the prisoners we gave to the Federal Army, we took? You understand? So what do you mean with the brutal way? What does it mean?
Well, for example, we have spoken to one man who says that he was retreating from an area in which you and your men were advancing.
Yes.
And he watched while an elderly lady who was alleged to have given food to Croats had her eyes gouged out and her throat cut.
That's not true. I have to tell you, that's a pure lie. It's a terrible lie.
Where do these stories come from, then? And why are there so many of them?
The stories came from Croats, because they're afraid of us, because we are the best. You understand?
They say they're afraid of you because you're the worst in terms of war crimes.
No, we are not the worst. No, that's not true. We are not the worst. We are the best. That's a big difference.
Why do autopsy reports, then, if you say your men never go beyond the bounds of the Geneva Convention, for example,
that's right.
Why do autopsy reports over and over again show signs of not just one bullet, which would have been fatal, but mutilations, hackings with axes? That's what the autopsy reports show. You're saying they're all wrong?
No. We killed, and we killed a lot of people, that's true, in a fight. In a fight.
Well, a lot of these people...
In a fair fight.
In a fair fight. That included old women, old men, children?
No.
That's what the autopsy reports show, and that's what the statements say.
That's not true.
I'm the new commander, shouts Arkan as he takes another Croatian village. Can I bring an incident to your attention? These photographs here were taken by a photographer who says it's an atrocity. This lady was attending to a wounded man.
Yes.
These pictures were taken, says the photographer, with your approval.
Of course I give approval to every photographer to take pictures. Yes.
There she is leaning over. Next minute, she's dead. And that's one of your men.
Yes. Who
shot her. And the other lady, and there's one of your men kicking her in the head. These are unarmed civilians. And that's you at the same time.
No, I will tell you now. First of all, you see, this picture is very clear. The photographer which made this picture is a friend of mine. You understand? I let him show those photographs to the world. First, this lady was shot by the Muslim sniper. That's a picture. She was helping, of course. The guy down, he's Serb. She was helping him. Just a minute. This is my people cleaning the area from the jihad fighters. And this picture, the other man who came there, he was pushing them to see if they're alive.
What, with his foot?
With his foot, of course. Because in the other hand, he have his, you see, he have his rifle, and still the area, you can see the soldiers, they are still controlling the area, still they have snipers, and still the fight was going on.
It's not what the photographer says. We also hear that another man running away was shot in the back by these men.
That's not true.
And that somebody else...
That's not true.
Somebody else was marched off into a nearby building and thrown out of a second-floor window.
That's a lie, a pure lie.